Hello everybody. I am selling my John Frusciante collection. First and foremost, wishing everyone well and all and many respects to the artist and the music. I'll do my best to make a quick video. I'll leave my email under the title and in the comments. Feel free to reach out so we can chat and have a dialogue. I appreciate everyone's interest. These are some things I've collected over the years, and I happen to be selling a good amount of my media, CDs, books, posters, cassettes, records, VHS, all of that type of stuff. I also play drums full-time, and I'm selling a good amount of my vintage and custom drums and cymbals, hardware, parts, all of that. Feel free to inquire. This collection is small but mighty. I am someone who has 100% feedback on eBay and Reverb, as well as the current for sale apps that a lot of us use. I'm also on Chicago Craigslist and drum forums also. I have great experience with packing safely and shipping all over the world. Buyer pays shipping and insurance, and in some cases, signature upon delivery. And again, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to chat. I want to make sure that these items go to a good home. And again, I'll do my best not to make too long of a video. Back in '94, I read about Niandra lattes in usually just a t-shirt in Thrasher Skateboarding magazine. I went out and bought a copy, and since then I've listened to it weekly. And the original copy that I have is there. The notes to the right of that copy are there because that copy has a lot of scratches and use and wear, to say the least. That was and is my main copy, and that is the one that, again, I've played the most. The other two below and above it are both in mint condition, and I don't play them. I have essentially here 4 copies, both 94 and 97 releases when they first re-released it. I'll show the spine numbers in just a bit, and I'll also show the other side of this particular poster, which shows the blue artwork for To Record Only Water for 10 Days, as you can see there. So I'll make sure to not forget to pause and show that. Quick interest also with these particular CD releases from the first time that it was released is the layout design is a little bit different for the '94 release and a little bit different for the '97 release, and I'll get a little bit better of a close-up here in just a second. And here the '97 release, the layout is a little bit different with his name above the title of the record, and then you see that it is labeled as Album 1 and Album 2, and it is not labeled Album 1 and Album 2 from the original '94 release. And again, these are both original '94 releases. What's a additionally cool is that this copy is sealed, and this is a copy from '97 when it was first re-released. And this one even has an advertisement sticker. And again, it's still sealed in plastic. I don't recommend opening it. The layout design looks exactly like this. And again, I'll show the spine numbers, which you can look up as well and see that they correspond with both those years. One moment. And here, just to show you on the side of the CD cardboard case, the spine numbers, or whatever they're called. You'll probably know more than I. But again, these are both of the '94 releases. And here are the '97 releases. And pardon my terrible shaky video, and I appreciate everyone's patience on that. There's a better shot of the sealed copy. Again, a very cool find. One moment. I also have the American Recordings Record Company press photo release and artist biography that they put out on nice paper with yarn bound side. Give me one moment. For the sake of keeping the book nice and safe, just to show you one of the color pages. There are 6 pages in total, and this is a beautiful reproduction, color copy of the book that contains John's writing, and a book that was saved, with all due respect and all of that. One moment. And here is the back side of the book. Again, a very rare, cool find. Don't know how many of these they put out. I've had this for a long time, and I maybe have seen one other one. Mine is in excellent condition. I've kept it in plastic and really just haven't messed with it too much since getting it. And again, I've had it for a long time. The photo is also in excellent condition. I also have an article that came out during the time that the record came out in '94. I believe this is from Guitar Player magazine. And there's a lot of these out there, but also just a nice, cool edition. One moment. All right, I'll wrap up the video here as quick as I can and show these other records and posters. And just a quick reminder that I'm doing my best to sell all of this in one lot. It'd be great to find a listener, fan, collector that appreciates the record and records and other photos and press stuff as much as I do. I genuinely love the music and the record from that point of view, and so all respects to the music. And just again, a quick reminder that these 4 copies, this one with the notes to the right side, that's my original '94 copy, and it plays, but again, this is where it skips and stops and does what it does. It's great that it is still an original release from '94. The one below it is also an original release from '94, and that is in mint condition. these two up top. The one with the yellow used sticker, that one is in mint condition, and that is a release original from 97. And again, the one above it is an original release from 97, and that is sealed. Pretty cool that the sealed 97 re-release has a little bit of a different cardboard shade, even though the one below it is also from 97. That cardboard shade is much more like the original 94 releases. Some of you may know a lot more about that than I am. Not a record collector. With that being said, certainly cool to take note of, and for the serious avid collector, a very cool find indeed. I've had that for a good amount of time, and after I sell all 4 of these, I'm likely to dive into the re-release, as they would say, I guess, and look forward to owning it on vinyl and CD and all of that. So, wishful these will go to a good home. Again, doing my best to wrap up the video. I have a copy of Smile from the Streets You Hold. Also notes to the left of where it skips and does what it does. I've had that copy since it came out. I bought that used at a record store a long time ago. And I have a copy here of The Will to Death. I haven't listened to this in a while. It has some scuffs and marks on the disc. I believe it plays through. I also have Shadows Collide with People, and there are some scuffs and marks on the disc. I haven't listened to it in a while. I can't remember if it plays all the way through. I bought both of them used. I'm sure they both do. But again, I'm happy to listen to them in the interim. To record Only Water for 10 Days is in mint condition. Nice find. And I'm not sure when this one was printed and all of that. I've had that for a good amount of time. I believe I bought that used on eBay. I bought these used on eBay. These are a cool find. Promo posters for the album To Record Only Water for 10 Days. They're all in excellent condition. This one has small pinholes in each corner, just single pinholes. It's the way I bought it. This one has no pinholes. This one has no pinholes. Give me one moment. All right, and there is the other side, the album artwork, which is great. And it looks like, one moment. As I mentioned, it's in excellent condition with no pinholes in the corners. It looks like there's a little bit of a mark right there. And again, a cool, small but mighty collection. There are some copies of Smile from the Streets You Hold out there that are in better shape than mine, but still very cool. And I figured it might be best to put all of this together and make a video before I put these up for sale anywhere else. And I'd like to take offers, doing my best to think about over time what the sealed copy and the booklet, those two in particular, will be worth over time, particularly, again, for those that take care of it in the way that others have and I have. Also wanted to mention, it's very difficult for me to show the marks on the discs that have marks, only because the glare from my apartment lights above are just too much. It's just silly. I attempted it previously and just scrapped the idea. I'll leave my email and all of that, and we can communicate. And again, I have a lot of cool stuff for sale. Feel free to inquire, and I will, as I have been over time and all the different ways and all the different sites and channels and outlets, whatnot, selling all my drums and cymbals and stuff like that, keeping some cool stuff and letting go of a lot. And yeah, Thank you for your time. Bye.